Orlando is embracing its scooter revolution. As of today, there's now 5 separate companies offering different options to get around. But new at 5:30, we're learning there have been issues, complaints, and even injuries from the motorized scooters.
I kind of fell off and I broke my elbow on one of them, my first ride on a scooter.
Now, so far, we are hearing a lot of positive feedback from people who've used the scooters. But, Greg, we also know that they can be dangerous.
For obvious reasons, right? Channel 9's Lauren Seabrook has been checking with local hospitals. She joins us live downtown. Lauren, what are they saying about injuries related to all these scooters?
Well, Greg, we know there have been some, but right now we're still waiting to hear back from the hospitals to find out exactly how many. But today we did speak with a guy who says the very first time he got on one of these things, he ended up in the ER. Now, you also may remember that when this whole idea was coming about, Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer was a little hesitant about these things. He was concerned about safety, especially because of all of these brick roads we have here in the city.
I was just got on a scooter, took a few steps, and then it just kind of kicks in unexpectedly.
Thomas Higgins could not wait to get on one of the new scooters downtown. But his first try, the very first day they rolled out, didn't go as planned.
The road was so bumpy that the wheel caught into where there's a space between the brick, and it kind of lunged me out and over one, and I landed right on my elbow. Then I had to take an Uber to Central Care.
$1,700 later, Thomas was going home with a broken bone.
Given the sidewalks are crowded with people already, then you're kind of forced into the streets. And so just trying to learn it and just having no safety gear on, it kind of led to me falling off.
Since the City of Orlando's pilot program started at the end of January, the city says it's received 11 complaints in just 18 days. With Bird launching today, 5 different companies now have scooters downtown. 4 of the scooters look like this and are capped at 10 miles an hour. But one brand you can sit down on and drive up to 20 miles an hour.
Sitting down, I think you have probably a little bit more control of going that fast.
And Thomas says the same rule you've always used to cross the street should now be used when walking around downtown, because scooters could be coming at you from the left or the right.
The pedestrians on the sidewalk need to kind of be a little bit more aware of their surroundings, that these scooters are now part of city living.
So given his injury, I asked Thomas if he had any advice for people who maybe haven't tried these out just yet. He said if you're going to do it, just make sure that you read all the rules that each of these companies are laying out for them. Martha.
Well, Lauren, you said the city has received 11 complaints. What are folks upset about?
Martha, the city said really it's all about where these things have been placed and, you know, where they've been setting them up each night, but also really where they've been left behind, where people just kind of strand them. I saw yesterday whenever it was really windy, they were just kind of like laying around neighborhoods and stuff. So I think that people are more concerned about when they're walking down the sidewalk that they're just kind of scattered around. Reporting live in downtown, Lauren Seabrook, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
All right, Lauren.